My name is Nandini. I'm here to explain about basic introduction of Vim tutorial. And here is that my point. First point, what is Vim? It is the term Vim stands for Via Improved. It is a cross-platform text editor. It is a free and open source. The Unix first version is available in 1991 by Bram Molinier, and who spends a lot of time working in terminal frequently they uses the Vim. Like system administrators and programmers mostly uses this Vim. It is an improved version of the editor vi, which was created in 70s. And here is some of the history of Vim. University of California graduate graduate students student at the time began developing the VI editor about 1976. His name is Bill Joy. Later on, Joy became chief scientist of Sun Microsystems and contributed to its founding. The first Unix test editor was called ED. It was operated from dumb printing terminals and was line orientated, just like other early test editors. X was originally created by Joy as a better line editor that supported a larger subset of ED commands. Next, he created VI to serve as access visual interfaces. And in other words, it make it possible to display text on the entire screen as opposite to just one line at a time. This is the reason behind the name of VI. While the creation and widespread availability of graphical user interface mode test editors, which are significantly more user friendly, and then the test mode, the test editors like VI is still quite popular today. And here the what makes Vim unique. Model editing. Here is Vim has distinct modes for various shops. For example, normal mode used for navigation and insert mode is used for editing. Test manipulation and command executions are made possible by this division. It speeds up procedures by removing the needs for complicated key combinations. And second one is keyboard centric interface, reducing the need for a mouse. Users are able to adapt the editor to their workflow using customizable shortcuts. For seasoned users, this increase efficiency and speed. Another thing is extensibility and customizability. Here, a great deal of customization and setting is possible with the Vim RC file. Task automation and extensive customization are made possible with Vim script. Lightweight and fast. Even with big files, Vim is renowned for its speed and effectiveness. It can be used for remote editing over SSH because it operates in a terminal because it low resources use. It works well in content which limited resources. All of the main operating systems support Vim because it is a cross platform. It can be used in a variety of development environments. And sixth one is powerful text manipulation capabilities. Vim provides support for reliable search and replace. Command sequence can be recorded and played again using macros, which is helpful for repetitive operations. Changing operators and motions together allow for the efficient execution of complex commands. And last one, community and documentation. You can obtain extensive built in help by using the help command A plethora of online manuals and resources offer documentation and educational information. And next topic is modes in Vim. Vim. There are several modes in Vim, but here I am explaining about four modes in Vim. First one is normal mode, insert mode, and visual mode and command line mode. Here we are discussing about the normal mode. In normal mode, we have keystrokes are used as command for navigating and manipulating the text. Unlike typical text editor where keystrokes directly input characters. Movement commands. Here we are using H, J, K, L. These are the move commands to the left, down, up, and right. We are using to the cursor. And double B, jump between the words. W moves forward and B moves backward. And deletion commands and copy and paste commands. Here some of the deletion command S and DD and copy commands is double Y is the current line and P is the paste content after the cursor. Here the insert mode. Insert mode in Vim is where you actively add and modify the text. Enter this mode from normal modes by pressing S. Entering text. Press I. Insert text before the cursor. Press A. Insert text after the cursor. Insert I. Move the cursor to the start of the line and insert text. Press A. A. Move the cursor to the end of the line and insert text. And third one is visual mode in Vim Editor. Visual mode in Vim allows to select and manipulate text visually. You can enter visual mode from normal mode using different commands. Types of visual commands: character wise visual mode and line wise visual mode and black wise visual mode. Press V to select text one character at a time in character wise visual mode. Line wise visual mode, we have to press the V to select entire line of text. And black wise visual mode, press Ctrl plus V to select rectangular block of text. And visual mode performs some operations is like copy, use and key the select the text and use and cut, use D to delete or cut the selected text and paste, exit visual mode and use P to paste the copied or cut text. Sorry. Here the command line mode. Command line mode in Vim Editor in Linux is used to extensive diverse commands and carry out different tasks efficiently. Example: saving and exit. W colon W is save the current file. Colon Q is exit Vim. Colon WQ save and exit. This is the search and replace command. Here are some of the Vim modes. And access Vim in a terminal. Sorry. Access to open a file in Vim, type Vim file name in the terminal. This will be launch Vim in a command mode, which allows to navigate the text and execute commands. To begin editing, press I. If you press I, it should be insert mode. So switch to insert mode. You can then enter your text and use the arrow keys to move the cursor. To save your changes, press escape to return the command mode. Then type colon W and hit enter. To exit the Vim, type colon Q and press enter. If you want to save your changes and exit simultaneously at a time, type colon WQ and press enter. Alternately, you can quickly save and quit by typing ZZ, no enter needed. And here is the some of the basic navigations in Vim. This is the moving cursor. Here we are using H for move left, and these are the cursor moving commands. And these are H for move the cursor to the left side, J for move cursor to the down, and K for move cursor to the upside, and L move the cursor to the right, moving by words. If W move to the start, W command used to move to the start of the next word, and B is start of the previous word, and E is end of the current word. And moving by lines, 0 move to the beginning of the current line, move to the first non-blank character of the current line, and dollar move to the end of the current line. Here is the sum of these scrolling commands. Control U, scroll up half of a screen. Control D, down half of a screen. Control B, scroll up one full screen. And Control F, scroll down one full screen. Here the jumping to specific lines. Here's the sum of the commands. Double G, go to the first line of the file. And G, go to the last line of the file. N is the line number. Here the finding test. Sorry. Here is the finding test commands. Here is the how to exit and save file in Vim. Once or twice press escape. Here is the to save the file in Vim. Press escape key, type colon W and hit enter key. And here is in the event that nothing changed, type colon Q to quit that file or terminal. If you want to preserve the modifications, you may type colon W Q Q Q and hit return or enter. If you want to remove the modifications, you may type colon Q naught and hit enter or test. Thank you.